That's a really good question, because quite often your property manager is only as good as your tenant unless you put them to the test. So what I would say to you is that no news is not good news when it comes to working with a professional property manager. A great property manager is a proactive property manager. A great property manager keeps their clients informed even when there's not necessarily anything to share in respect to the tenancy or the property maintenance or those, those scheduled, those routine tasks that a property manager does. So if you've got a great tenant and you're not hearing from your property manager, that generally means they're not proactively managing your investment. You should be hearing from your property manager in respect to future improvements on the property, budgets, how they can maximise the return on your property. Do you have a depreciation schedule? Did you know that there was a recent change with legislation and we need to be mindful, and this is the advice that I would give around that, and these are the systems we're putting in place to protect you as our client. So there are so many things that happen within the day-to-day world of property management and investing that your property managers should be keeping you abreast of. So if you're not getting that information, it typically means you may not have a property manager that is skilled enough or has the experience to be able to deliver that kind of information to you. So the last thing you want is to find out that you haven't got a great property manager when things go wrong, because that's when they'll be put to the test. That's when their negotiation skills will be put to the test. That's when their knowledge will be put to the test. So I would challenge you to say, okay, when was the last time I heard from my property manager? Do I even know who my property manager is? That's quite a common concern for property investors who might have a lot of regular change. So I would say to you, if you're not hearing from your property manager, it might be time for a change.